Hey guys, welcome back to No Catchy Name. I'm Ella and this is episode number 10. We're in the double digits now. I don't know why I said that way. It sounded southern, but I guess I am southern. I don't get why Tennessee's considered southern when we're kind of in the middle, but whatever, whatever. Anyways, disclaimer, son is awake and he's occupied right now with a selfie stick, but as soon as he gets bored with that, he would probably be in here. Another disclaimer, there are stains on my shirt because I am a toddler mom. And I'm not exactly sure what they are, but I noticed them earlier and I didn't want to change. Anyways, I had the ceiling fan on today to try to keep me cool instead of the air kicking on and off, so hopefully that's not making a ton of noise, but we shall see. Also, another disclaimer, there will be a random clip added in at some point of my acquisitions because I couldn't have them out with my son because he would destroy them. And I kind of rushed that first part, I'm sorry. I gotta slow down. Y'all need to remind me to slow down sometimes because I talk really fast. I kind of drooled a little. First things first, I have no finished objects this week. I don't think so. I tried to think, and I don't think I do. I said think a lot. Apart from the circle vest that I entered in the fair, I did tie the ends in, so I guess that counts, but it's still at the fair. So we have to leave it there for the whole week. I can't pick up my fair entries until Sunday the 10th. And my check, because I got some ribbons, which I'm about to talk about. I'm going to do that just to get it out of the way because, I don't know, just because I went out of order today. Oh, I just moved. Sorry. Computer's right here. Fair entries. I entered 13 or 14 or 15 things. I can't remember. I don't know for sure when I pick them up. They had gotten rid of some categories, but then they also helped, put my stuff in categories that don't exist, just miscellaneous type categories. But we get, oh gosh, my hair feels horrible. I mean, my hair looks terrible. I'm a toddler mom. That's my excuse for everything nowadays. Oh, I see a toddler head coming. Hi! I touch you. Don't touch that. That's Mama's camera. You got your own camera. Go play with you. He's gonna hit you. Jesse. Yeah, that's your selfie stick. Go play with it. It's got a button on it. Ooh, it's got spit on it too. Look, see, button. I'm gonna try to go through these because he's gonna. Alright, I know I've shared the projects as I made them or as, just throughout the videos. And he's gonna kill you. Jesse. Mama's gonna have to edit this now. I don't like editing. Oh, you almost hit yourself in the face. I'm gonna have to move you. This is weird. I'm gonna have to edit all this out. Or leave it because it'll be funny. Okay, you're moved. Now I was gonna get the computer. Alright. Let's move that back there. You can't reach that, can you? Okay. Toddler mom. Okay, where was I? Fair entries. If you're already bored and clicked off, I understand. Fair entries. I entered a bunch of things. The things I won on. That's the... Quit it! Quit it. You're gonna break it. Oh my god. You typed in a bunch of stuff on Mama's notepad. Oh gosh. Okay, I know some of y'all are moms or dads. Please tell me that you survived toddlerness without going crazy. I feel like I should be gray-headed. Fair entries. I entered a bunch. I won some. I won 8 ribbons. For some reason, our fair only did first and second place. They didn't even do a third place on any category. In the adult or in the kids. And in any of the, needle craft. The food things people make, the canned goods, the paintings and all that stuff. It's just first and second. I'm not sure why. Maybe to save money or, I don't know. Last year they did all 3. This year they just did first and second. However, I didn't get any second place ribbons. I did get 8 first place ribbons, which I'm super excited about. I entered stuff hoping to win, not thinking I would win on anything. There's a mark on the camera. I hope that's not, on the screen. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was going to win, all of them. Obviously, I hoped I would win some of them. There was one item in particular that 2 actually. 2 that I knew I was going to win a ribbon on, and I figured it would be first place, and I did. And that was the Grinch wreath, which is my favorite project probably I've ever done. and the reindeer scarf. I'm going to go through the list, and I'll have all the links below for the patterns if you are interested in making them yourself. You can also go to my old videos to see these, or I can show you. I guess I can put the pictures. Oh, I do have video clips. They're horrible because I'm not a videographer. Cinematographer? I'm not sure what the right word is. They're shaky and, you know, bad, but it shows all of them. I guess I could throw that in. Anyways, one of the things that I won, I'll just list them all off, is the Bird Amigurumi by Mary Williams Smith. It's a large bird amigurumi. The Grinch Reef, which I knew I was going to get a ribbon on that. I just knew it. The Halloween Ghost. The Newborn Lynette. There's no N. Sorry. That was a 3-piece set, well, 4-piece technically. Booties and a hat and then a sweater. But they had gotten rid of the baby sweater set category and just had sweater. So I just entered the sweater and I still won, so it's still awesome. The Reindeer Scarf won. The Turkey Reef won, and I was really surprised. I mean, not that I'm putting down crochet, because obviously I love it, but there were some like painted and handmade reefs, other reefs, because that category was like other holidays except Christmas reefs, that were way awesome. Like, I was like, dang, I beat them people, but you know, the judges judge on their personal thoughts, I guess. I don't know, whatever. The little dragon slippers that are crocodile stitch, which I hated making, but they won, so that's good. And then my stocking. He's hitting the window with his bubble blower thing. Yeah, you just love making noise when I'm trying to do something, huh? Anyways, that's all the stuff that I won the ribbons with. My sister also, Jessie, Mama's talking. My sister crochets, cross stitches. Are you done? Boy, if he wasn't cute, I swear. I think every parent said that though. My sister cross stitches. She cross stitches like I crochet, you know, it's her life. Jessie, honey. Hey, go get your cars. Go get your cars. I think I'm going to have to edit a lot, or I can just leave it and it can just be a very annoying video. Bubba, hey, you want some yarn? I can give you some yarn. Sorry, I'm really close to y'all. Here, look, purple. Go play with the purple ball. He threw it back at me. Here, look. Mama threw it. Go get it. My sister cross stitches. She entered a giant, it's like a 3-foot long, tall piece that was Harry Potter characters and stuff. And she won 2nd place. And the person who won 1st place there had a full coverage piece, which was everything was cross stitched, and she said that she understood that person won. But oh, I took a picture of the 1st place Afghan, just, you know, for future reference. And from what I've learned the last 2 years of entering stuff into the fair, and I've only done it the last 2 years, so, you know, that's all my learning, is they look for people who do different stitches, like a bunch of different types of stitches, and color changes. Not variegated or self-strapping, but actual color changes. Because the last 2 years, the main blankets, Afghans that won, had a lot of different stitch changes and colors, like, you know, you would change yourself instead of like $1 or something. Uh-oh, you threw it. The band's also practicing because I always film when they practice. But I don't think it picks up on the camera too bad, so it's just annoying to me. I actually like it. I really love listening to the drums and stuff. It reminds me of Jumanji. But I'm sidetracking. I think that's everything I have to say about the fair. I will try to insert some clips at the end of this video of the fair, of my stuff at the fair. But I do warn you, they're not that good. They're shaky. And I will probably put music over it because there's a bunch of people there. Because me, just like every other crafter, was standing by the door waiting for them to open it to see who won the ribbons. So there was a bunch of people there. And it was talking and stuff. LFOs this week because of preparation for the fair, and my son, like I've been saying in the last few videos. Yeah, Peppa's on TV. Yeah, go watch. Yeah. Wow, it's a cool story. He's been teething real bad. He has 2 molars on this side just come through, and now he's getting one on this side. Go around to the other side. Or pull on it, whatever. But, so I guess that's why I have been working on some stuff. I just haven't finished anything off. So now I'm going to go to my whips, which the first one on the list is the grease. I feel like I'm never going to finish this grease square. I realize that I say that about every grease square, but this one seems to be taking forever. And it's only 2 colors. I think all of them has been 2 colors, though. I am close to done. I'm decreasing, so I am more done than I'm not. But it's the Ride Out High square. I think that's right. It's either right or wrong, I guess. I am more done than I am not. This is made with Red Heart Super Saver white and Walmart's Mainstays red. And I'm liking it so far. I mean, it's basically Red Heart. To me, it's what it seems like. That is the Grease Crochet Along hosted by Chaos and Chop Suey. It is paid for pattern, but I think it's worth it because it's a ginormous pattern. At least mine is, because I think she wrote it with the intention of people making it in mini corner to corner, and I'm making it in regular size corner to corner. And I've already measured it out, the pieces that I have right now, plus the border that I'm going to put on it. And it's going to be a king size blanket. It's going to fit comfortably on a king size bed, which we don't have. We have a queen size bed. But it's going to be huge. But I will enter it in the fair next year and maybe get a ribbon with it, so that's cool. But this is week 5. Let's see here. Pink Ladies, T-Birds, Comb. Yeah, this is week 4. And I think week 9 just came out, and then a bonus one. Or 8 and then a bonus one. I'm 5 behind. But there's not a time frame for it. It's just for fun. And I'll get it done before next September, and that's all that counts or matters. Alright, my next whip is also another crochet along. Mary, made by Mary, finally started up again. She took a break off for August. So she was only gone for 4 weeks, but it seems like forever when you're used to doing her things all the time. But this is all I got so far. This is a very green color. I don't know if it's picking up that good, but it's like a neon-y green. I think it's called Glowworm, but I don't have the ball band because it was given to me. But I'm pretty sure it's Red Heart Super Saver Glowworm. But it's for Frog on the Pumpkin Amigurumi. It's a Halloween decoration. It's going to be little frogs on a pumpkin with a witch's hat and a spider hanging down. And the first week is just his body and his head. And I accidentally made his head taller because when you increase and then you have 7 or 8 rows of just continuous going, I usually write it down on a notepad or on my phone and keep track of it that way. And somehow, the pattern said from certain number to 35, and for some reason I put certain number to 38. So there's 3 extra rounds in here, but he's just got a bigger head. Oh, that's fine. It looks like a mushroom or something right now. My son played with it. I hand him stuff when he's whining, and he said tree. He thought it looked like a tree, but I guess it does kind of look like a weird tree. But that's really fun. That is paid for pattern. I'm pretty sure all of her patterns are. But she is really good at giving out coupon codes. There's one going on right now for the frog, 30% off. It's $3.50 with the coupon. Originally $5. I hear the band. They must be walking by because they're getting louder. But yeah, I think that's everything. He's originally a different color green, the pattern, but I made him that color because I have a ton of that color. I was gifted a garbage bag full of glowworm, spring green, the blue that I used on the handle of my snappy bag, and a pale yellow. Because whoever bought it was going to make a big afghan, and then they didn't. So she gave it to me with a bunch of squares. I actually have enough squares that she made to make a little blanket that I'm saving to eventually make a blanket with and donate it or something. Because all it needs is to be put together and then a border. And it's just a granny square blanket, so it's easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright. I will link all the patterns I talk about below and the cow groups if you're interested to join them. I love doing crochet alongs in between my usual projects because if I'm like burnt out on a project, I can do the crochet along piece by piece. Like sometimes when I do Mary's crochet alongs, I finish the whole thing in 1 week. But like this one, I'm going to do it slow unless I just get, you know, the urge to finish it. Like this week is just the body and head. Next week is the arms, the legs, the little spots on his legs, and his facial features. So that's a bunch of little stuff that I can get done fast, or I can go ahead and finish it. You know, it's something that I can spread out over time, and it'd be okay that it takes me a while to finish. If that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. Alright, my next, I just realized like 3 of the 4 of my whips are crochet along related. My next project is another crochet along. This one is hosted by, Hannah at the Cozy Cottage Crochet here on YouTube. And she's also got a Ravelry group, and I'll link it below. She's hosting a shawl along, and it's called September Shawl Along, but it goes from September 1st to Halloween, so it's really 2 months long, which is good, because it gives me plenty of time to get it done, because this is my first shawl. I've made scarves, but not shawls, and they're different. And I've already started like 4 different patterns with different yarns, and I finally just found a pattern for Mandala and Genie, and because I wanted to make it with my Gatlinburg yarn, which I tried and it didn't work out, so I'm gonna have to find another pattern or just concentrate harder or something. But anyways, this pattern is called the Naturally Southern Scarf by Kathy Lashley, I think, and it'll be linked. This is all I got of it so far. I just literally started it yesterday, and I was trying so many different shawl patterns that I was starting a bunch of them and doing like this much and seeing if I could do it without it driving me crazy. And this is the same repeat over and over and over throughout the entire thing. It's got the same little pattern. Like it has a certain row and it says repeat 7. Certain row, repeat 7. So I think I can do this one. You know, after doing it for a while, it'll be burned into my brain. And this is also, it's called a scarf, but it's more like a shawlette. It's like a thinner shawl, which I'm more interested in because I don't think I would like a huge shawl that like wraps around my entire chest. Get in there. Alright. Actually, I really want to work on that more. My last whip is the S'more Cuddler Kawaii. I don't know how you say that one word. By Donna Beaver. She's been making a ton of them lately. Like she's been releasing a bunch. She released one for Texas, and which I'm actually gonna alter. She made like a Texas flag pillow one, and when I seen it, the first thing, you know, other than she did it to raise money for the Harvey victims, but I want to like modify the pattern to be a Tennessee state flag, because I think that'd be cool. And also, I forgot his name. I think it's Gerald Gerard at Hand-Me-Downs podcast. He made a YouTube button pillow that I want to make. I want a YouTube button pillow. I will never get a plaque. Be careful. Okay, S'more by Donna Beavers. I have finished all 4 of the graham cracker parts. They're curling. But this is front and back of the top and bottom graham cracker. They're very simple. They're just single crochet back and forth basically. And then I finished both of the chocolate layers. And it's the same as the cracker, except the last row has like some doubles and halves and triples and stuff to give it like swoops to look like melted chocolate. And I finished the front and back of it. So all I have left to do on my graham cracker is all the white part, which is the biggest part, sewing it together and making the face. I don't have huge safety eyes, so I will be making crochet eyes, and I think it'll be fun. And little cheeks. Keep checking on him. I feel like this video is really annoying. I feel like my life is annoying to people because it's so loud. But toddler mom. It's just my hashtag, toddler mom. Yeah, you pointing at me? He points in like, I don't know where he got that from because we don't do that to him. It must be on TV or something. You better be careful. You're going to get hurt. I'm back. Sorry, I had to check my memory card. For some reason, my camera only lets me film for 28 minutes in a row and then it cuts off. And I was afraid that I had already exceeded that, but I hadn't. Alright, I just finished talking about my whips. which I have 4, right? Yeah, 4 or 5, somewhere around there. And now, upcoming projects that I want to work on. I have started decorating for Halloween. I don't know how big Halloween is in everybody else's world, but in my world it's pretty big. We love holidays. Me and my husband are just holiday people. You know, every holiday we celebrate some way, shape, or form. So I've already started decorating a little bit, and it's harder now with Jesse being a toddler because everything has to be out of his reach. And I'm really terrified about Christmas because I don't know if he's going to leave the tree on. But I got window clings up, and I got some little like candy corn things sitting around. But I also got a bunch of Halloween lights, like Christmas lights and little pumpkins and stuff that we want to hang up. There's a lizard outside. I hate those lizards, those blue-tailed lizards. I don't mind them when they're outside, but one ran in the house one day and it scared the poo out of me. And Jesse too. Jesse seen it and it scared him. Uh-oh. They found his duck. He's cracking his duck. Anyways, Halloween lights. We want to hang them up around the living room window and over our... There's like a hole in between our kitchen and living room that you can like see through. Well, you've seen it on the acquisitions part, or you will see it on the acquisitions part. We're going to hang some around that. And I want to make some pennants or banners. One to hang... Our TV's mounted on the wall on like a thing like a hospital's use. It swivels so that we can put it in a corner. I want to hang something underneath the TV hanging down a little bit. And then there's a walkway from our hallway to our living room that's got a big opening that I want to hang one there. So I found a pattern that I wanted to do, but when I clicked on it, it said that the server was down. It was red heart, so I don't know if they were updating or what, but it's just a little like ghost and skull and zombie and pumpkin and stuff that you just make as many as you want and string them together. That lizard's still sitting out there. It's weird. But I want to make some, what are they called? Pennants? I think they're called. No, pennants are little flag things. Banner thingies, just to hang in those 2 spots. And then I will have my frog on a pumpkin to set somewhere. And then once the fair is over on Sunday, I can get my little ghost and set him somewhere. But I think that'll be all of our Halloween Oh wait, we do have fake spider webs that we can hang up over like our art and stuff to make it look old and creepy. And we had some like black drapey things, but I can't find them. They're somewhere. I do still want to try to make the Emily scarf with my Gatlinburg yarn, which is over there, or I would show you again. But it's really pretty Wonderland yarn, and I want to use it so bad, but I'm having such a hard time finding a pattern that I can make with it. And I'm hoping that I can get that one to work, because I like the Emily scarf. It's real simple, and it's just like a scarf. So I think I would like it. I just gotta get it to work. The last thing is, the last of the video before that, I talked about our Halloween costumes. We were going to go as Little Red Riding Hood, the Woodsman, and the Big Bad Wolf. And I was already preparing for that, but we hadn't really bought anything except Jesse's part of the costume, which is just regular clothes. But we were shopping the other day at I feel like I've noticed that I shrug my shoulders a lot in the video, so I'm trying not to do that. Where was that? We were at a thrift store the other day, thrift shopping. What? But, and I came across, they had a bunch of Halloween costumes and stuff out, and I came across an awesome costume for me and an awesome one for Jesse, and it's something that I originally wanted us to go as anyways, and for both of them it was under $10. So I bought them. And then I already have an idea of what Devin can go as, and his only involves buying a certain shirt and then me crocheting a couple of things for him. I'm going to keep it a secret. I don't want anyone to know until Halloween, and then we'll debut it. But I think I'm more excited than anything, and like it's going to be a big letdown to everybody who I've been building it up to. But I'm just really excited about it, and I've always wanted to go as this for Halloween, and now that I have a family, it's just fun to do it as a group. But I will have to crochet him. I really only have to crochet him like one thing to go with it, but then yarn is involved in other parts of it. It's just not crocheted. That's all I'm saying, because it's a secret. I'm so excited. Devin's not that excited, but I don't think he was too excited about being a wolf either, so that's okay. Alright, the only other things I have to talk about, okay. The last things I have to talk about are, one is I am testing a pattern, or will be, haven't started it yet, I just got it today. A pattern for Lucy Coates, and I'll link her YouTube channel in the corner or down below or somewhere. It'll be somewhere. It's amigurumi, and I don't guess I'm supposed to talk about it because usually people keep it secrets until they release it. But it's super cute, and I can't wait to make it and to be able to show it to y'all. But she posted on Facebook wanting people to test a pattern for her, and I was like, yo, I'll do it. Because yay, pattern. But and then the last thing I have to talk about is I started a Ravelry group for the channel. it's just called No Catchy Name. I'll link it below too. There's already a few members in there, but there's like no activity, which is fine. I mean, post if you want, don't if you don't, you know, whatever. But I had a couple people mention it, so I just thought I'd go ahead and make one, and you know, then it's there if you want to post, and I will be active on it if other people are. And I've considered making a Facebook group for it so that people could post and share things, but I don't know. I just have to wait and see how interested people are in it. But I think that's everything that's on my list to talk about. I think so. Okay. Hopefully next week I will have some finished objects to show you. I can't promise anything though. And some more whips. I know I will for sure have, I will probably have at least one finished object. I think this some more will be really quick once I can sit down and do it. And maybe the shawl, because I really like the patterns real quick. But after I finish talking, I will insert clips, a clip of my acquisitions, because there was a bunch of them, pretty good amount. I actually acquired 17 skeins of yarn in the last week and a half. I've already showed 4 to y'all, I think. Yeah, the 4 cakes that Devin bought me. And then I have 13 more, I think, that I bought and that my sister bought. But, I hear him in there. I will insert the acquisitions, and I will insert the clips from the fair. I'll try to put some music to it or something, because it is really loud and annoying. But I guess that's everything, so I'm going to hop off and probably edit a lot, because Jessie interrupted a lot. I don't know, I might leave it. I don't know. I had some people tell me that it was cute to see, you know, laugh and stuff, but my throat is getting blah, because I'm talking so much. But I guess I'm going to hop off and go play with my son, because he hasn't taken a nap yet, and it's almost 3 here, which is weird. Usually he takes a nap around 1 or 12ish, 1ish, because he's usually asleep when Devin leaves. But that's everything, and I will see y'all next week with some finished objects, I hope. I hope. Oh wait, I do want to say something. I know that Texas just got, you know, like, not obliterated, but, you know, pretty bad hit by Harvey. And now, no, he's whiny. And now, Irma, I don't know how to say it. I'm bad at pronouncing. You got your book? It's coming up to Florida and Puerto Rico and all those areas on there. Yeah, you got your book? And I know there's a lot of YouTubers that are from there. Hannah is from there. Other YouTubers that I watch that aren't yarn related would be KK and Baby J are down there, and Freedom in a Budget is another one I watch. Hold on, Mama's almost done. Look, like that. Bribe him with the phone. I just, you know, I want everybody to stay safe, and don't worry about your possessions. Just worry about yourself and your family and your pets if you have them. And I hope that everybody's in a safe area. We will probably get storms. We got some storms from Harvey where we're at. Nowhere's near as bad as down there, obviously, but a lot of like flash flooding and thunderstorms, and the power did go out a couple of times the day that it hit Tennessee. But you know, it's nothing like people down there are experiencing, and everybody down there is in our thoughts here for sure. And me and Devin keep talking about it, because we almost moved to the bottom of Alabama towards Mobile last year, and you know, I don't think they got hit too badly, but we were talking about, you know, what we would do if we had have moved down there. And, you know, because he would be out of work if his work got flooded. You know, what would we do if he was out of work? We'd have to come home and help our family take care of us, you know, which they would, but not everybody has that option. So, it sucks. It's horrible seeing what people are going through, and to know that other storms are coming right behind it. I think Jose, and there's an H one? I don't remember the H one, but I know Jose is back there somewhere. But just know that you're in our thoughts, and I know that doesn't mean anything because thoughts don't do anything. But there are a lot of people collecting around here. I passed one today. You on the phone? He done took my case off. He's too smart. Don't you break Mama's phone. He's on the phone. I don't know if you can see him sitting down there. Are you on the phone? Are you talking? You spit all over it. You spit on it. Anyways, I'm gonna go because he is acting tired, and I may be able to get him to take a little nap before it's too late. But I will see you all next week on Friday. I'm trying to keep Friday as the day. Yeah, so have a good day, and leave comments. I like talking to y'all. If you have any questions, leave them below. And all the links from everything I mentioned will be below. And if I did forget something, just comment and tell me, yo, you forgot that. Because I do that sometimes. But anyways, I will see you guys next Friday. Bye. Okay, I'm not in my spot that I'm usually at, and this is probably going to be inserted, so I don't really need to say that. But anyways, I already said it. And I done tried filming this, so let's do this again. My son is still awake. I don't know if he was awake earlier in the video, because I'm filming this first, if that makes sense. Sorry if you're shaking. But anyways, Peppa Pig is playing in the background on the TV, because he's up. These are my acquisitions that aren't what my husband bought me, those cakes. These are what I bought with money that I got for babysitting over the summer, and then 2 cakes that my sister bought me. So I'm going to turn you over and show you what I got. I'm going to try to not drop you. I'm sorry. Alright, first I got some gold Red Heart Super Saver, just because I was low. I feel like the TV's really loud. Because I was low on gold and I knew you needed more. And then I got this purple Mainstays Basic. It's a little bit prettier in person. But just because, again, I don't have a lot of purple. And the same with this. I bought this because I don't have a lot of purple. And it's just Red Heart Super Saver. And then I bought... that was angels. Okay, my sister bought me 1 genie and 1 unicorn. But then I bought another genie, 3 unicorns, and 2 pixies. Plus 2 of the Red Heart Super Saver stripes, and I can't remember what this is called. Bright stripes. But yeah, so now I have 4 genie cakes, 2 pixie. I had 4 of these, but I've got a shawl started with 1, and the other one's still in my yarn room, or my son's room. But these are all my acquisitions this week. And I hope my kitchen's not messy back there, because I forgot you could see it through that hole. But I'm going to turn back around. You're probably shaky because you're on a stick. But yeah, this is the acquisition part of the show. Bye.